Can I have multiple businesses under one S Corp? Hi, my name is Candice Cane, and I'm a tax advisor here at Robert Hall Associates. Today we're going to talk about whether you can have more than one business in your S Corporation. As always, subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks. Well, let's get started. So you already have an S Corporation and you're thinking about another business. Can you put it in the same corporation? Yeah, of course you can. Now, do you want to? Let's see. Because there are some issues if there's any liability. So you've set up this S Corporation to separate your business from you personally. You have some liability and legal things that are beneficial for you. And then you start another company and you throw it in the same bag with the first company. Maybe that's fine. Maybe there are no liability issues that you need to be considering, but maybe there are. And so that's really the biggest reason you might not want to put them both in the same business. But if you're talking about taxes, I would advise you to consider keeping them in one business to minimize your state tax. It depends on your state. For instance, in California charges a minimum of $800 tax for each company. So if you have two small businesses that are just making a few $1,000s a year, you don't want to pay $800 twice. But once they become multi-million-dollar businesses, well, you definitely want to separate those and keep them separate. So it's going to depend on a lot of things, like the size of your business, how much liability is involved in the business, and whether the name is good for both businesses. So say you call your company ABC Corp. Well, that's good for anything, right? But if it's ABC Sandwich Company, and now I want to add my distribution of teddy bears, well, maybe I want a second name. You can do something called a DBA, or doing business as, and have a second name for your S Corporation that you can do business as. And that's what people will typically do if they put two businesses into one. So can you have two businesses in one corporation? Sure you can. Now, the other thing to think about is record keeping. So how do you know if your teddy bear business is making money or if your sandwich shop is making money? How do you keep them separate? If it's all in one pot and all in one tax return, you're really not going to know who's making what money. So it's another consideration. You might want to have two separate bank accounts. You might want to keep your records separate and then just put the totals on the tax return at the end of the day, end of the year. So that's the things I would think about before I put two companies under one S Corp, but I really think it could benefit you tax-wise if you did. Still have more questions or interested in consultation with one of our colleagues here at Robert Hall & Associates? Click the link in the description below. Thank you.